we consistently talk to our clients about how to delegate to their virtual assistant, and we use the framework of situational leadership. Now, this framework is applicable to all team members, not just virtual assistants, but we consistently go back to this. So it's a really, really powerful tool on how to properly delegate and set expectations with team members and assess where that team member is at in relation to the delegation of whatever the project may be. So with this framework of situational leadership, we assess the skill level and the commitment or excitement level of the team member that we're delegating to. We're going to scale them on a 0, 1, or 2 in both skill level and commitment level. So with skill level, if they're a 0, they have no skill. If they're a 1, they may have some skill, and if they're a 2, they would have high skill in relation to the project that's being delegated. And the same goes for commitment or excitement. We're going to scale them on a 0, 1, or 2. So a 0 being they have some commitment, or they're really not excited about, maybe they're nervous about the delegation. 1 being they have some excitement or commitment level, and 2 being they're really, really excited and super committed to the project. And so the way that this situational leadership framework works is we're going to take these scores and we're going to add them together for skill and commitment. So I'll run through the scale and then give an example of somebody that we would assign a project to. So if we add these numbers together for skill and commitment, and they total to be a 0, right? They have no skill or no commitment. We would give the project to somebody else. We would not assign it to this direct report or this team member. If they have a 1 after adding these two numbers together, maybe they have some skill but no commitment, or vice versa. The employee needs to be micromanaged, right? It's a very hands-on process. They may be super new to the process, so it's a very hands-on training and kind of a micromanagement phase. If they're a 2, we would give them plans and show them the step-by-step process, and there's really no need to explain the why at this point, but we would show them how to do it and then let them do it. If they're a 3, they're a little bit more advanced at this point. We may get them to develop the process of completing the project and just let them know that we're there to support them, and they can jog any questions back and forth if they need, right? If they're a 3, they may have a high skill set, and then maybe they have some commitment, or they're nervous because potentially it's a newer project that they're handling. Or they're a 4, right? And they're high skill and high commitment. And if this is the case, we can just delegate and we can let them rip, right? There's no real need to praise, or praising can sometimes seem patronizing, and I'll give you an example of when this would be the case. So we use the example of, let's say, our in-house bookkeeper. We're going to delegate that our in-house bookkeeper needs to reconcile our credit card reports and our accounts in QuickBooks. Well, they have a high skill level of this. Maybe they've done the task a number of times, and they're really, really excited about it, right? Numbers are their things. This is what they do for a living, and so they're a 4, right? We're going to add these numbers together, so high skill and high commitment, 4, and we can just delegate it. It's not something we really have to think about. We know it's going to get accomplished, and this team member is high skill and high committed. But let's take our in-house bookkeeper and say that we delegate something else, like we want them to record and edit a video that we plan on posting on social media. And maybe they would have a 0 skill set because they have just never edited anything before, but they're really excited about it, right? This is something exciting and new. It's getting them out of the day-to-day. And so in this case, they would be a 2. We add those together. So we would give them the plans, show them a step-by-step process, and there's really no need to explain the why at this point. So that's how the framework would work with situational leadership and how to properly delegate. We're using the framework of scaling with skill and commitment level, and we're rating them on a 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, or 2 framework, adding those together on a scale of 0 through 4. And then this is how we're deciding of who to delegate to and how to delegate to that person.